car looks steady. It's been right on that bottom ever since this last restart. Seems to be working really good. And you see what happens with Biffle. They told him to back his corner up a little bit, let off the throttle a little earlier.
Driving away.
Driving away.
Beat the bottoms off.
2.9 seconds first to second.
It's the hardest thing for a race car driver to do is slow down and go faster. It just doesn't make sense to you, but it works.
You know, you go back to a year ago when we debuted this new car at Bristol, where we go next week. There's no question the Roush Fenway group, they were so far behind on it, but they've come a long way in a year. Now this right here is a battle for the 9th position. Brian Vickers in that 83 car got the free pass twice early in the race, and here he is battling Jeff Burton in the 31 for the 9th spot.
Good job by Vickers. He just really has done a good job all day long.
Denny Hamlin in the 11 car is 1 lap down.
So that's put 3 Camrys in the top 10. Kyle Busch, Tony Stewart, Brian Vickers with 8 laps to go.
I think 2 questions have been answered today for the Toyota guys: dependability and performance. And so far, it looks like they've conquered those 2 things.
And when I look at Brian Vickers in the 83 car, as we're going to be coming to 6 laps to go, remember, our car that has had to fight for their life all last year and the first 5 races of this year just to qualify, he comes in here 13th in the points. He's working on getting to the top 10. You can see it. If the race ended now, he would be in the top 10 in points. What a year. The difference a year has made in that race team.
And that's kind of insurance for him, Larry, because now he could go to Bristol. If in fact something happened and he missed the race, he would still be in the top 35 more likely.
I like that crew chief they put him with this year, Kevin Hamlin.
Oh, I like Kevin Hamlin. Thought he did a lot for Blaney and that team when they started.
While we're watching Brian Vickers, let's make a note that they did put Mike Skinner in the team car, the first race that car has qualified for this year, and they're running in the 27th position. So at least that car has run all day long, which is big considering they've not made a race.
Can't make any notes if you don't make any laps, and that's the big thing about staying out there and running all day. Helps the whole team.
5 laps to go for Rowdy Busch.
Now Biffle has chopped it down to about 2.5 seconds. This battle for 5th will not go away. These guys have been swapping back and forth. This will be the finish back to the line right here for 5th.
Tony Stewart now having to hold off his old Daytona drafting partner Dale Earnhardt Jr. This is for 3rd place.
I think Junior might have just a teeny bit better car than Tony right now. Looks to me like that even Tony is closing up a little bit on Greg Biffle again. That could become interesting here before we come to the white flag.
Stewart has one of Toyota's 2 best finishes in Sprint Cup, a 2nd at Daytona in February. Dave Blaney got, a third by Dave Blaney at Talladega last October. So 2 thirds.
Well, I'm going to tell you something, guys. Leader is hung up right now. Just went off in the 3rd turn, and Dale Jarrett.
There's 3 to go right here.
Dale Jarrett drove right up or down in front of him and broke his momentum, cost him a lot of time.
You heard him tell him 3 to go. He's got about a 2.5 second lead over Greg Biffle in the 16 car.
Just be careful right here now. These guys are trying to stay on trying to keep them going another lap down. So handle them with care. Can't get through. Can't get through. Boxed.
You don't want to split them because neither of those cars are working that well.
Right. Right. You got to be careful.
Well, he'll clear one of them.
2 to go. We're good.
2 to go.
2 to go.
And what I like here,
we're good. I'm working on them.
It's Kyle Busch showing patience.
Exactly. But he's got enough lead that and you know what else? Probably tired.
And here comes Tony. Tony's passed Greg Biffle for 2nd.
Yeah, I could see Tony was catching Biff back there.
Darrell, I dare say there won't be a driver out there that is not wore out after today.
I'm telling you. Coming to the white flag. Got a good cushion.
Kyle Busch has never had a top 10 finish at Atlanta.
Boy,
in Sprint Cup racing.
Oh my gosh, get off the back of him, man.
Come on, guy.
I don't know exactly what was going on there, but
patience heck.
Well,
coming to the checkers over here.
That's a Toyota and a Toyota. I think I would have asked for a little help there if it had been me.
That was Kyle Busch that said, coming to the checkers over here.
For the first time in Sprint Cup racing since 1954.
Come on, folks, give my hand.
Foreign nameplates going to victory lane. Wild Thing wins.
Yes,
Kyle
sir.
Busch
Tell you what,
wins the Kobalt Tools 500.
good job, boy.
And
Good
Tony
job.
Stewart, his teammate, they'll make it a 1-2 sweep. Dale Earnhardt Jr. third. Greg Biffle falls back to fourth, and Jeff Gordon comes home fifth.
Congratulations, Addington, first one. Good job, buddy. Thanks, everybody.
That is
You guys
Steve
on the road?
Addington's first career Sprint Cup win as a crew chief.
Great job. Look at that. Oh. It's one thing to think you can do it. It's something else when you know you can do it and then get it done. And that car's been capable of winning all 4 races, really.
Kyle Busch got his first victory in his rookie season. It came at California. That was 2004. His most recent victory was at Bristol last March.
Oh, look out here. Look out. Where are you going?
Anywhere he wants, Darrell.
Those tires are too hard to spin out.
Man, he was going fast.
Kyle Busch burning down the house. He's the youngest ever Sprint Cup driver to win in Atlanta.
Why you got him?